How is everyone today? As we are waiting for everyone to get in here, I'm going to do a thumbnail real quick. Hey Malik, how you? Hey Malik, how does the music sound? I had to do something a little different with the music today. Hey Vanessa, you're new. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, for showing up. I was in the U.S. 10 minutes ago. No way, Malik. Where were you? What state did you go to? What did you do? Did you have fun? So I am doing music a little differently today. I am doing it through my phone instead of through the computer, which is what I normally do. So let me know if that works out better for you guys. If you can hear it better, if it sounds better, that kind of a thing. Hey, Der Fabio, how you doing? Hey Jose, how you guys? How's everyone today? New York, wow, that's awesome. New York City. Did you get to see the Statue of Liberty? Did you get to see any cool museums? Did you get to see any Broadway shows? Oh, I bet it was snowing like crazy over there. Oh man. Hey Andrew, how you? Thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. We are doing Blackjack today. Oh, and let me know how the music sounds, because we're doing music differently. We're doing it on my phone. So, I have to do a thumbnail. Still Fabo, not Fabio. One day you'll get it. Maybe. I don't know. I sort of like Fabio. I like Fabio, and then I say you as Fabio, and then I like correspond you with Fabio, which is like you get multiple points for that. So, it's a good thing, not a bad thing. So I got to do a thumbnail. What should I do for a thumbnail? I wasn't really sure what I should do. I figured maybe I'd ask you guys for some ideas. And we have to shuffle these cards. Now the one wonderful thing about having new cards is they're super, super slick. And these cards are brand new, so they are super slick. And that means that they are harder to get out of the shoe, they're harder to shuffle, and they're harder to deal with, just basically, period. I'm okay with that. That's awesome. Duty-free Americans. Was it open? No, 3-card poker. No, because we did 3-card poker last Monday. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We changed things up a little bit. I might not have explained it very well. Oh, and by the way, help me out and help me figure out a thumbnail real quick. So what we're doing is we're going to have the open classroom first and then the Let's Play live stream second. So that way, what we were doing before is we would have the Let's Play and then we would have the open classroom, and that didn't make sense because people who were at the Let's Play still didn't know how to play. So I figured if I had the open classroom first and explain how to do it and then have the Let's Play after that, that would be like a lot better. So that's what I tried to do. So next Monday on our Let's Play live stream, we're going to be doing Blackjack. And because we're going to be doing Blackjack on Monday, I am doing an open classroom for how to play Blackjack. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to give a try. Give it a try, see what happens, see if you guys like it and everything. Hey, Logie Bear, Logie Bear. I always think of Yogi Bear. Hi. I refused my purchase if I was walking into Canada, so I had to hire... Oh, nice, a limo. Oh, dang. Hey, Ori, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. How's it going with you? It's going pretty well with me. I need to come up with a thumbnail real quick because Nicole is probably watching and she's like, come up with a thumbnail. Also, let me know how the music is. And Ori, how have you been? How are things with you? By the way, have you guys done anything fun this week? Ooh, you won a big tournament? Awesome. Okay, so we need to do a thumbnail. I have no idea what to do for a thumbnail. So... Header reads 3-card poker? Oh... Did I forget to do that? I might have forgotten to do that. Okay, that was my mistake. I probably forgot to change the title. I was running a little late today and I probably just forgot to change the title. So, okay. Okay, here's the thumbnail. Okay, hopefully that works, because I could not think of anything else. My mind was just a blank for thumbnails. And there's supposed to be, when you do a thumbnail, you're supposed to have a different thumbnail every single time. So I just have a hard time thinking of what I'm going to do. Yes, Skittle Car, I am shuffling. You are absolutely right. I'm taking way too long. Completely. Music volume is okay. Stream seems a little choppy. Probably helps to stream in 30 frames instead of 60 frames. Ooh, am I streaming in 60 frames? Okay, I'll check that out. Ori. I will check that out at the end of it. So 30 frames per second instead. Okay, I will change that afterwards and hopefully it'll be less choppy on the next one. I was in and out last Monday since I wasn't feeling good. I was just listening, though I left an hour plus. Oh, Jose. I hope you're feeling better, Jose. Rack 'em up, yo. Hey, Joe. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Yay. Squee. Oh, did you guys see all the posts from Las Vegas today about the snow? We had a ton of snow this morning. Just covered in snow. Some people were making like small little snowmen and everything. It doesn't snow very often here in Las Vegas. We get snow probably about once a decade type of a thing. The last time I remember us getting snow was in, what was it, 2004, and it was like at night. And then the last really big one was in like 1983 or 84 or something. Yes, heard about it. Awesome. Did you guys get to see any pictures or anything? I have some pictures up on my Instagram. If you guys go to Instagram, I have pictures on my Vegas_Aces_ Instagram account. If you guys want to see that. Austin Bluffs. Thanks for clarifying the down behind the field procedure in Twitter. You're welcome. I totally didn't realize that the answer to that trivia question was like 3 tweets long until after I was about to put it up there. And I'm like, oh, this is a little long for Twitter. I guess I should have thought about that beforehand. But I'm glad you guys got that. I'm glad you understood. That was a fun one. I really enjoyed that one. No, not too many people got that. I was actually really surprised. Later they got it, but I think that day they didn't get it. Timeless. Hey Heather, what's up? Beautiful. Awesome. How you feeling? I am feeling good. Thank you. My knees are good. I'm feeling good. Everything is doing cool. Let's see. Ori, I was playing online video games with someone in Las Vegas in 2008, and I think you guys know. Yeah, we probably did. Usually when we get snow, it melts as soon as it hits the ground. So, oh, do I have a cut card? Where is my cut card? I do not have a cut card. Nope, no cut card there. Shoot. Okay, let me grab a cut card real quick. I don't know where I put it. I thought I had a cut card. Ah! Okay. I do not have a cut card. So, I don't know where my cut card is. I'd have to look for it. I don't see it. So instead of running off the table, you're going to use the Joker card as the cut card. Because I just do not have my cut card today. Okay, so do you guys want to cut it at the beginning, at the middle, at the end? By the way, just so you know, when you are looking at this, if you are the dealer and you're dealing blackjack and you hand the cut card to the player, whoever you're handing the cut card to, so you would be the player, first, example, you would hand the cut card like this. So that way the deck doesn't go past the insurance line and you can't see the wide side of the deck. And then they would cut it that way, just so you know. So, where would you like to cut it? The end? Okay, we will cut it at the end, no problem. So here we go, cutting it at the end. You have to be about a deck and a half towards the end for it to be a valid cut. You take the top portion, bring it over to the bottom portion, and that is how you have a good cut. Okay. And for the dealer would cut it probably right about here. I'm not pretty sure we're not going to be able to get through a whole deck today, but if the Joker card comes out, we know we've hit our cut card. And then I will look for that cut card and I will see where I put it. Just a second. I feel like I'm screaming. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, that really stunk. Definitely timeless. By the way, thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate it. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, Jose, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Ah, Malik, good luck. I hope you can make it home okay, Malik. Fingers crossed. Yep, it snowed. Not snowed in. The snow is actually already melted. So if you go outside, now it's just wet. So no more snow. But it was snowed this morning, so it was cool. Hey, Cold Potato. Good to see you. Awesome. 3-card poker is my favorite. Hey, Fabian. Yes, people were telling me that I screwed up on the title. My apologies. We are not doing 3-card poker today. We are doing Blackjack today. I just totally spaced it and I didn't do the title, and this is not 3-card poker, this is Blackjack, so my apologies for that mistake. Ori, since the last time I saw your stream, I saw a show on Amazon called Casino Confidential. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That's the one at the Green Valley Ranch, right? I think that was pretty cool. Oh, Binions, that's right, Binions. Okay, so let's start this thing. So this is, actually I should start from the beginning. Hello, how are you guys? So, welcome back to Vegas Aces Open Classroom live stream. I'm Heather Ferris with Vegas Aces Services, LLC, and today I will be teaching you how to play Blackjack. Now, before we get started, I just want to remind you to subscribe and make sure that you always hit that notification bell so that way you'll always be notified of my latest videos and live streams. My next live stream is my Let's Play Blackjack live stream on Monday, February 25th at 7 p.m. Cool. Got that out of the way. Let's see. What are you guys saying? If I have time, I'll definitely come. Aw, you're so cool, Timeless. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, yeah, I wanted to see your live stream. That was awesome. Ever dealt Spanish 21? Heard about the game but never played it. I never dealt Spanish 21. I vaguely know the rules. I probably would get them wrong if I tried to explain it. I think with Spanish 21 you take out all the 10s, if I remember correctly. And then if the dealer gets 22, they push. If anyone out there knows Spanish 21, tell me if I'm right or not, and tell me your version of it. Music is overplaying you a bit. Yeah, still? Okay. Yeah, I thought the music was a little loud. We're trying something a little different with the music today. I'm doing it through my phone, and I'm doing it right up next to the microphone. So that way you can hear it, because before you couldn't really hear it very well. So tell me if the music's okay. No, Heather, there was no 10. Oh, okay. So let's get this started. Oh, I gotta sell stuff, darn it. I'm all ready to teach you guys. Okay, so I have to sell something. It's a business now. Woohoo! So anyway, we do photography. If you need any photography done, if you need any pictures taken, if you need anything for your business or for a personal thing, let me know. And if you want to see a collection of my photography, you can always check out my DeviantArt link on the About Us page under my bio, or you could go to my Instagram. Okay, that's enough selling for that. Oh, we have more selling. Okay, always remember to tip your dealer, and now you can with Super Chat. Super Chat is a way YouTube allows you to show your appreciation by tipping me any amount you want. Give it a try. Or you can support us by becoming a member of my Patreon page. We have several different levels and rewards that you could choose from, and any membership level counts, even $1. So become a Patreon member today. I swear I'm trying to get through those pretty fast. Updates. We have updates. So check out the website. We have new updates on the website. I have new token numbers. Token numbers for Super Bowl for Westgate. Check that out. It's new on the website. I also have a new article on the website, How to Be a World Series of Poker Dealer. Have you ever wanted to be a dealer at the World Series of Poker? I have laid out everything you need to do, all the steps you need to take, what you need to know, who you need to contact, and how to get started. And that is a brand new article on the website. I just uploaded it today, totally brand new. If you're interested, go check it out. Vegas-aces.com. Let's see. Another update is I am on the House of Cards New Jersey radio station. They've been playing the interview all week. I have retweeted it a couple times on my Twitter account and my Facebook account. So if you go to Twitter or Facebook, you'll see the link there, and you could check out the House of Cards radio interview that I gave. Also, I am doing a meet and greet 360 Vegas Vacation on Monday, May 27th at Ellis Island at 6 p.m. So if you want to meet me and you want to have some fun and drink and do karaoke and all sorts of stuff, Monday, May 27th, 6 p.m., Ellis Island. Let's see, what you guys saying in here? Horror on Twitch. Hi, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining. Nice. Austin Bluffs, do you deal poker? Yes, I dealt poker at the Sahara for a while. So technically I do poker. However, table games was my favorite, and that's what I dealt the most of. Fabian, I have always wanted to play the World Series of Poker, but was never able to go as of yet. One day. I think you'll be able to get it one day. Definitely. I still have to give you the token numbers for Harris Laughlin. Yes, please. I always love new token numbers. Anytime you guys have new token numbers, please give them to me. I love updating the website on that. Aw, thank you, Cold Potato. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, so we got that done. An update on the courses. I'm still working on the courses. Been a little busy, so I haven't been able to work on it. But I still am on the last script, and then we'll be shooting it next week or the week after. Update with the business. There's nothing really new with that. Update with the book. I finished chapter, 7. I'm working on chapter 8. Chapter 7 was on culture shock, where we talked about gambaholics, alcoholics, high rollers, strokers, trolls, and how to deal with them. So that chapter's done. It is 25 pages or so, about 16,000 words, and that was pretty cool. So that's an update on that. Finally, we got it to the curriculum, how to play blackjack. We are here. This is what I've been trying to get to ever since the start of the whole thing. I keep forgetting I have a script I have to read, and it's like I just want to teach you guys. World Series of Poker is totally worth the money. Yeah, definitely. Went to the World Series Poker Rio just to watch. So, trolls, yes. So, troll is a person who basically thrives on making people miserable. They're the ones that instigate, they're the ones that poke at you, they're the ones that cause problems, and they do all sorts of horrible things just to see what your reaction is. That's what a troll is, and I have a whole section of it dedicated to that in my book. Token numbers, Austin Bluff. Token numbers are, it's basically the money that dealers make. So dealers make minimum wage, which is $8.25 an hour, I believe, here in Las Vegas. Might be $8.75. So that's minimum wage, and then they make money on top of it, and that's their token numbers. And their token numbers are basically their tips. So it's what they make on top of their salary. And the tips can range from $20 over at the El Cortez all the way up to, say, $600 in one day at the Cosmopolitan. So it's a really, really big range, and you don't know what casinos make because typically this information is secret and people don't talk about it unless you're a dealer and you're asking your other dealer friends who heard it through the grapevine kind of thing. So because of that, I have I created the World Toke Board. It's the first World Toke Board where you could see the toke numbers or the tip numbers from casinos all around the world. So that's what that is. Oh, doesn't the floor just kick them out? How does that work in gambling? It depends. They kick them out depending on what's going on. If they are losing a lot of money, then they are allowed to play for as long as they want to play. If they are not, if it's just $5 and they're annoying the floor person can kick them out right away. Okay, so, oh, it's $8.25? Okay, cool. So $8.25 an hour in Las Vegas. I couldn't remember. So the object of the game for Blackjack is to get closer to 21 than the dealer without going over. You're going to place your initial bet in the betting circle, and you're going to get 2 cards, and the dealer is going to get 2 cards. Now, when the dealer gets 2 cards, they're going to have 1 card face up and 1 card face down. So you're not going to be able to see what the second card face down is. Typically, when you're playing on Blackjack, everyone tells you to assume that the card that's face down is a 10, and then go from there. If that was the case, we're assuming that I have a 20. Now, with the 10 up card, the dealer will always look at it to see if they have a Blackjack or not. And that's what this little mirror right here is for. So I'm going to put this in the little mirror, and I just see white. That's all I see is white. That means I do not have a Blackjack. So I do not know what the card is underneath. I don't know anything after that. All I know is that I don't have an ace. So I don't have a Blackjack, and then we're going to go to the player. And the player has many different options that they could choose from. They can hit, stay, double down, split. Some casinos, they could surrender. It just depends. So in this situation, we're assuming that I have a 20 and you have a 5. So we're going to hit that, and we're going to keep hitting until you get to 17 or higher. So typically, depending on the Blackjack strategy, which, by the way, if you go to the vegas-aces.com website under resources, you'll see under the charts that I have a Blackjack strategy guide. And you'll see the strategy guide for every single type of Blackjack game out there, including a shoe game, a handheld game, if surrender is available, if it's not available, and if the dealer stays or hits on a soft 17. Wolfgar, what is the surrender signal? So let's say I want to surrender this. Very good question. If I am the player and I'm on the other side, you'll just have to imagine that I'm on the other side, I would take my hand and I would draw a line behind the bet. Now, I don't know if you could see that very well, so let's move it over here. And then I would be the player, and let's see, how can I do this? And then I would draw a line behind the thing. I'm trying to do it in a way that you could see it. But yeah, basically you just draw a line behind your bet, like that. And that means that you want to surrender. So if you surrender, the dealer is going to take your money. They're going to give you half of it back because you only lose half of it. So we have $10 here. I'm going to get clean money out of my rack, show the cameras up above, and then I'm going to give you half of your original bet, and I'm taking your bet. And that is how you do surrender. And you always take the cards and put them in the discard rack after that. And then you continue on with the other players. So that is how you do surrender. Ooh, I had 15. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, cool! Thank you very much, AJ. I appreciate it. Always willing to support the person who educated me. Thank you so, so much, Anwar. Thank you. Love those super chats. Yep, draw a line on the table to surrender. Exactly, Vanessa. Hey, Travesty, how you doing? Good to see you, Travesty, on Twitch. What's new with you? We are doing Blackjack today. So, that was one hand. Let's go ahead and do a couple more. We'll have multiple players up here. And again, normally you'll have a choice between a shoe game, a 4-deck, 6-deck, or 8-deck shoe game, or a handheld game. And if you do a handheld game, then it's typically a single deck or a double deck. Oh, so I have a 10 up card. So because I have a 10 up card, I have to look and see if I have a blackjack. I'm going to look in the little mirror and I see the tip of an ace, which means that I do in fact have a blackjack. Ouch, not good. And when the dealer has a blackjack, everyone loses. Now, if the player had a blackjack, then both hands would push and you would not lose the money. Split the tens. Hey Vidiot, how you doing? Good to see you. So let's try that again. Hopefully this time it's better. So again, 3 bets. And they are going to get 2 cards each. Dealer has a... oh man, you guys are going to hate me. Dealer has a 10 up card, is looking in the mirror, and sees a blackjack for a second hand in a row. Ouch. Not nice. You know, the most blackjacks I ever saw in a row were 8 blackjacks. The woman was playing $5 a hand. She got 8 blackjacks in a row. She never raised her bet, not once, because she never thought she could get 8 blackjacks in a row. It was pretty incredible to see. Wolfgar, that is a great question. Wolfgar asks, so insurance, is that not offered up unless an... oh, I'm sorry. So is insurance not offered unless an ace is up? That is exactly correct. If I have a 10 up and I have a blackjack, there is no insurance. No one gets to, you know, make that decision. There's nothing like that. If I have a 10 up, I would just flip it over and everyone's money is taken. If I have an ace up, then I would ask for insurance. And it's only when the dealer has an ace up card that the dealer asks for insurance from all the other players. Vidiot, I actually heard at a blackjack table someone tell a new player, oh, you could split those tens. Now that's trolling right there. That's funny. 2 blackjacks in a row is insane. Yeah. Like I said, though, I saw 8 blackjacks in a row. That's insane. That's crazy. Same thing with even money. So the dealer has to have an ace up card for them to offer even money, and the player has to have a blackjack. So player has a blackjack, dealer has an ace up card. That's when you ask for even money, but only during that time. So let's try this again. Hopefully I will not have a blackjack on this one. Also, just so you know, a lot of casinos, especially nowadays, they're getting rid of their 3-2 and they're not displaying it. Before, in the old days, they would always put a sign or something on the table, some kind of indicator that says whether it was a 3-2 table or a 6-5 table. Nowadays, they're not even doing that. So when you go up to a blackjack table, it's always good to ask if it's a 3-2 game or a 6-5 game, and you always want to sit down on a 3-2 game, but don't sit down on a 6-5 game. I have seen people split tens. I have seen that. That is crazy, but I have seen that. So I have a 10 up card, so I'm going to see if I have a blackjack or not. Whew, thank goodness I do not have a blackjack. So now we're going to go from the dealer's left-hand side to the right-hand side, and we're going to ask if the player wants to hit, stay, double down, or split. So the very first person has a 19. If you have a 17 or higher, you're always going to want to stay. And if you stay, you're going to do like a little wave, like this. And that indicates that you want to stay. Here, so you could see it a little better. Now, when the player does that, they are not supposed to wave over their bet or over their cards. Do not allow a player to wave over their bet. Reason why is because the player could have money in their hand, like so, and when they wave it, whoop, I didn't do that very well, but whoop, and then they would have a new bet on there. So that's why they're not allowed to wave over their bet. So never allow a player to wave over their bet. This one is a 14. You always hit a 14 against the dealer's 10 up card. When you hit, you scratch the table like so, and that indicates to the cameras that you want to hit the card. You hit, and you got a 24, so unfortunately you bust. If you have 22 or higher, you bust, which is an automatic loss. However, there are some tables, such as, oh, now I'm blanking. Blackjack Switch is one. Super Fun 21, I believe, is another. There are some blackjack games out there where if the dealer has 22, then everyone pushes. But typically, if you have 22 or higher, you bust, which is an automatic loss. So this loses. We're going to take the money and put the cards in the discard rack, and then we're going to go over to the next player, who has a 15. So we're going to hit a 15 against the dealer's 10 up card, and we got a 2 for 17. So we're going to stay, because remember, you always want to stay on 17 or higher. And the dealer has 13, 14, and 24. So the dealer busts. So because the dealer busts, everyone that is left in play wins the hand. Like so. Let's see what you guys are saying. Cold Potato asks, what if they do go over the bet? Is that just a warning? Yes, if they do go over the bet, that is a warning. However, if you're the dealer and you see their hand go over the bet and you hear one of the chips dropping, that's when it's a little more than a warning. That's when you call over your foreman and you're like, we got a situation. So listen for that. Make sure that you don't hear any chips dropping. And that's actually what some past posters will do. Past posters is when they're putting a chip on their bet, they'll be over here with this other hand doing this. Going up and down. So that way all you hear is chips. That's why casinos don't like it when players are doing this with their chips like this, because of the sound. So that way when they're doing this, they could pass post and you wouldn't even hear that. So, as a dealer, ask the player to stop playing with their chips, and also, if they're waving over their bet, make sure you listen to hear if you are hearing that chip drop or not. All about game protection. You want to protect your game as best as you can. It's all about keeping the integrity of the game as much as you possibly can. We want this to be a very fair game, as fair as it could be, having a house edge. And we want to keep the integrity of it, and that's why game protection and game security is so important. Travesty. I never thought about that. Interesting. Ha, cool. Oh! Oops, I got stuff dropping over here. No, Pip. No. No. Stop. Yes, dealers say please don't do that. Yep. It's raining chips in Vegas. Well, it's definitely raining in Las Vegas. Okay, so let's do another one. Okay, so this is a good example. We have 8s, so we're going to split the 8s. That's an awesome example. So the dealer has a 3-up card. The first person that we're going to go to has a 13. A 13 against the dealer's 3. If I remember correctly, I believe the book says to hit that, so we're going to hit it. Again, you're going to do this, scratch the table, and that indicates that you want to hit card. We gave you a 7 for 20, so now you're going to stay. And remember, when you wave, wave on the side and not over, so on the side. Now we're going to go to the 8s. Awesome. So we are going to split these 8s. You always split 8s and aces. Aces and 8s. Always split them. Why do you always split 8s? Wolfgar, math. Yeah, it gives you a better house edge. If you read Edward Thorpe's book on beating the dealer, that's actually where the Blackjack strategy card came from. That tells you everything. That tells you the math, that tells you where it came from, that tells you everything you need to know. So if you want, go ahead and check that book out. we have a Amazon store, Vegas, what is it? Amazon.com/Vegas Aces, I believe. And in that, I have a bunch of books in there, and I have Edward Thorpe's Beat the Dealer book in there. So if you go in there and you buy it off of my shop in Amazon, I get like a 50-cent commission off of it or something, which I really appreciate. But just so you know, that's just one more way to support us, by spending money you already would have spent to begin with. See, I'm getting good at this pitching stuff and like selling stuff. I just have to do it a bunch. So we have a pair of 8s. When you split 8s, what you're going to do is you're going to do your fingers like this. Don't look at my fingernail polish. My fingernail polish looks disgusting. But you are going to do it like this. So if we are on the other side and I'm the player, I'm going to do this. And that shows the cameras that you want to split the hand. Now, when you split the hand, it has to be exactly the same amount as your original bet. You cannot split for less. You could double down for less, but you cannot split for less. So the split always has to be the same amount. And when you split, you could split up to 4 times. If you ever split aces, on most games, you only get 1 card. There's only 1 or 2 games where you could keep hitting aces, and I believe Super Fun 21 is one of those games. Malik, question time. Go for it. What's your question? While I'm waiting for that, so we are splitting. We split, we put out the bet, now we're going to start hitting. The dealer is always going to hit the very first hand or the very first card on their left. So we're going to give them 1. They have 17, which is awesome, so we're going to stay with that. And we have 13. So again, I believe we hit a 13 against the 3 for 6, and we have 19, so we're staying. Now 14, I believe, is the cutoff where we stay. I believe 12 and 13, you always hit against a 2 and a 3, and then if you have a 14, 15, or 16, you stay against the dealer's 3-up card. So we are going to stay, and again, we're going to wave our hand just like that. And the dealer has a 13 and 22. So the dealer busts and the players win, and everyone gets paid even money. Very, very nice. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat real quick. Ori on Twitch. Also, Amazon affiliate links give people commission on anything they buy within 24 hours of clicking the link. Very, very, thank you. Very true. So every time I buy something on Amazon, I always try to click an affiliate link and then buy whatever I'm going to. Yes, totally, Ori. Completely agree with that. I don't know if I have a link. I think I might have a link. I know if you do it through my or through my shop, you could do it. Oh, now I have to find a link. Okay, I remember that, and I don't know if I have a link up or not. I used to. I don't know if I have it anymore. Thank you, Ori. I really appreciate that. Hey, Jeremy. How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Udo! Yes! Awesome, Udo. Good to see you. Udo's one of my favorites. Udo's been around for a while, and he's like totally one of my favorite dudes. Let's see. Slot shot. Battery's going. I have to dash to a charger. Wasn't Malik going to ask a question? Where was that? Question time. Okay, here we go. Question time. Let's see. Newbies don't know how to play. Casinos love it. Is the play... Okay, so if the player has a match play couple under... If he splits, does he have to spend... Ooh, good question. So, Malik... What Malik is talking about is sometimes they give you those match play coupons. It's a promotional coupon to get you to play on the game. And it'll say, oh, if you could play this for $10 or whatever. Or you put this down for $10 and then you put like $10 on top of it and you get paid $20. That kind of a thing. It's a match play. It matches whatever you play. So Malik is asking, if you split, does he have to spend money on the coupon? It depends on the casino. So there were some casinos I worked at where you would have like the $10 coupon and you would put $10 on top of it. And if you had a second coupon, you could do that and put $10 on top of it, and that would count. There were other casinos I worked at where they wouldn't let you use 2 coupons at once. It was like 1 coupon per person, so you couldn't do the 2 coupons. In that case, you would have 1 coupon for $10 with the $10 on top. If you wanted to split that, you would have to split and put $20 down. Not $10, $20. Because you would have to put the total amount that they would pay you, and that would be $20. So I hope that answers your question, Malik. 13 on 3 is a stay, no? Wolfgar, I'm pretty sure it's a hit, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've memorized the Blackjack strategy guide. I need to actually do that. I've been so focused on memorizing the house edges that I've been working on that a lot. But if you go to my website, vegas-aces.com, under resources, if you go under charts, you'll see the Blackjack strategy guide, and you could take a look and see what the house says, or what the Blackjack strategy guide says to do. We are on a 6-deck blackjack table that plays 3 to 2, and the dealer must hit a soft 17, and surrender is available. So that is what we're playing. Let's see what else you guys are saying. I don't believe you hit a hard 13. Yeah. Wait, so it's not allowed to play with our chips? No, Jose, what I was talking about was a match play. Jose, what I was describing, or what I was answering Malik's question about, was a match play. So you have the match play coupon for $10, and then you put $10 on top of it, so your whole bet's $20 if you get paid. He was asking, if you split that, do you have to spend money on that coupon? And I was saying yes, you do have to put $20 out if you want to split that. So that's what we were talking about, Jose. Yes, there are a ton of variations of side bets, blackjack side bets, completely. Okay, so let's do another round. Do you guys have any questions on blackjack? Do you guys understand it? Do you have any questions? Do you want to know anything? It's pretty fun, pretty easy. This is actually one of the easier games to learn if you're going to be a dealer. So again, the dealer has a 10-up card. So we're going to take a look. And I see white, which means I do not have a blackjack. And then we're going to go on and we're going to see what everyone's going to do. Now, with an 11, I believe we always double down on an 11. So when you double down, you're going to put $10 out there, and you're only going to get one card. So that's pretty good. Got a 20. Awesome. 17, always stay. 3s against a 10. I do not remember this one. So let's have fun and let's split it, just so you could see what a split looks like again. So they have a $10 bet. We're going to put $10 out here. And we are splitting, and again, when you split, you're going to use your hands, and you're going to do a split with your fingers like so. I should not have split that. I should have hit that. Oh well, hindsight's 20/20. I got an 8, got 15, I have 17, and I'm going to stay. Got 13, got 21, and I'm going to stay. Dealer has a 20. Ouch. So the 21 gets paid, and 17 does not, 17 does not, and the 20 is a push. So when we push, we pat the table like so, and that indicates to the cameras that it's a push, and no money is won or lost. They just get to keep their money. Ooh, and I think my cell phone stopped working. Just a second. Let me put the music back on. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, great. No questions? You guys are easy today. How are we doing on time? Oh, I can't see how long we've been doing. Okay, let's see. How long have we been going? So we've been going for almost an hour. So we'll probably wrap this up in 10, 20 minutes, something like that. So if you have any more questions, now's the time to get them in. Dealer has a 10-up card again. Oh. Okay, so let's see what I got. Okay, no blackjack. When I was dealing blackjack, as a blackjack dealer, you know, on the Las Vegas Strip, every single hand I did was 20, 21, 20, 20, 21, 19, 20, every single time. And then when I first started dealing blackjack, I got really excited because I'm like, oh, I must be lucky. I'll go out and I'll play blackjack and I'll win a lot of money, right? I learned that blackjack dealers have so much karma against them that they never win. So it's a little fun anecdote. So the first player has a 14. We are going to hit that. Player's going to scratch the table, and they got a 4 for 18. So they're going to stay with an 18. 19, we are going to stay on. 17, we are going to stay on. And the dealer has a 12, 22. Dealer bust and players win. So if a split hand pushes, you go to the rack to pay. You can't just slide the winning bet over. Absolutely correct, Wolfgar. If you have a split, per se, and this split wins and this split loses, you are not allowed to take the losing one and move it over to the winning one. As a dealer, that is extremely, extremely sloppy. It's bad game security. It's horrible procedure, and you never want to do that. What you want to do instead is you want to take and pay each bet separately, and that's mainly for the cameras. So the cameras have to see which bets are paid and which ones are taken. If you just move it over like so, one, you're lazy, no offense, and then two, the people upstairs are going to be like, what just happened? You know, like, we need to see what's going on, what just happened. So that's why if you have a split and one loses and one wins, you would take the loser, put it in your rack, and then with clean money, not dirty money, with clean money, you would take it and you would pay the winner. Yep, dirty money. Exactly, Vanessa. How can I play? Poorer. We are doing an open classroom today, Poorer on Twitch. So we are actually teaching people how to play Blackjack. And then on Monday, what is that? Next Monday, the 25th? I think next Monday, the 25th, at 7 p.m., we are going to do a Let's Play live stream where everyone can get in there and we can all play Blackjack and that kind of a thing. So on Thursdays, I normally do my open classroom where I teach people the game. And then on Mondays, we actually play the game. So that's at least the new strategy for the YouTube channel. Ooh, Electronic Viper. Hey, good to see you. How you doing? Any bet strategy? I do have a bet strategy. Now, here, let me tell you this real quick. One thing, okay, so two different things. So we'll do the first thing first, second thing second, which I think you're talking about the second thing. So if you guys want to know the strategy for how to bet on this game, go to vegas-aces.com, under resources, and under charts and everything, you will see the Blackjack strategy guide. And you could print out all of those. They're in PDF form. You could just print it out. You could take it to your table, and you could use that to figure out how you want to play on Blackjack. That's thing number one. Now, what Electronic Viper is talking about, which is thing number two, is an actual strategy for playing and winning. Now, there are a lot of videos on YouTube about use this strategy and you will win every single time, or, you know, start off with $10 and you'll leave every time with $5,000. They don't work. I'm sorry. They don't work. They're not good. Like, a lot of people claim that, and a lot of people claim that they have strategies that'll make them win every time. That's not how it works. If you want to win every time, I'm sorry, you cheat. And that's not really a good thing, is when, you know, you're past posting and everything. Even advantage players, even people who do card counting and that kind of a thing, card counting, number one, is not illegal. It is okay to card count. The casinos just don't like it. Number two, it's private property, which means if they catch you card counting, they could kick you off their property and say that it's trespassing or have you arrested for trespassing. But card counting is not illegal. Even with card counting, you still have the house edge. You still have times where you get beaten. You still have times where you lose money. You know, even the best of the best sometimes, like, go away from a trip with money loss. I mean, it's just the way it works. It's the way the house edge is. So as far as the strategy goes, per se, I always try to tell people, do what you want that makes you have fun, that's entertaining, that's enjoyable. If you want to do a strategy and you find it more enjoyable, go for it. But if you're watching one of those videos on YouTube that's like, use this strategy and win every time, realistically speaking, it's probably not going to happen. So what I like to do, now here's my little strategy. Now this is what I find enjoyable when I play. So let's say I'll go up to a blackjack table with $20, okay? and I say, I'm going to go to this table and I'm going to lose $20. That's my mindset. No matter what happens, I'm going to lose this $20. So I go up to the table and I bet $5 and I'm playing. And if I lose, okay, fine, no problem. I got $15 left. Here it is. Play again and then I win, right? So I got $20. No matter what, I'm going to lose this $20. Let's say I play $10 and I win again. Now I have a second pile over here. Here's my $20 that I'm going to lose no matter what. And anything extra that is over that $20, I'm putting in this pile and I'm leaving it with this pile no matter what happens. This is my I'm leaving with you no matter what. And that's how I play. So if I play another one and I win, awesome, that goes to this pile. If I play another one and I lose, okay, I'm going to do another one. If I play another one and I lose, okay, I played $20, I lost $20, I had fun, this is my extra, I'm going to take this and leave. That's how I like to play. Not really like a strategy, but I enjoy doing that. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying on the chats. I've been ignoring the chats. Ori. So Ori on Twitch. There are strategies that win 80% of the time, but the 20% of the time you lose the money that you would have won the other 80%. If you plan on using a betting strategy, make sure you understand the betting strategy and how it changes the risk. Okay, so that's what Ori on Twitch says. And then, let's see here, Andrew on YouTube. Is the hourly rate on comp cards, oh, you're asking how they do comp cards? Is the hourly rate on the comp cards? Okay. Andrew, I'm not exactly understanding the question you're asking. I think you're asking how do they do the comp cards. And the way they do the comp cards, the way you do comps, or the way they figure out the comps or your rewards card, is they take your average bet and they have a math formula that they put that into, and then they figure out how long you've been at the table. And based on how long you've been at the table and what your average bet is, and also what you bought in for, they put that into a formula, and that calculates what you should get in comps. And that's how they figure out the comp system. However, in the past 10, 15 years, corporations have gone, stingy and greedy because they're corporations, and that's how they are. And so they've actually changed the formula a bit so people get less comps. And that's why you've noticed that the comps have gone down recently. Just something, something else. Let's see. What else are you guys saying? Cold potato. Have you ever cleared your hands accidentally in public? Yes, I have. All the time. I would go to the grocery store and give them cash, and she would give me cash in return, and before I went to go grab the cash, I would clap out and then grab the cash. Or if I was at a party and I had to blow my nose and someone handed me a Kleenex box to, take a Kleenex out of, I had to clap my hands before I take a Kleenex. And people would be like, what the heck are you doing? Why are you clapping your hands before you take a Kleenex? We're at a party. What the... But it's just so ingrained in you as a dealer because you're clapping out every single time for everything. I would even be at home and I would go to sneeze and I would clap out and then sneeze. And my ex-husband would just laugh his ass off because he thought that was so freaking funny that I had to clap out before I sneezed. So yes, definitely. My friend does that in public. It's awesome. It's luck. It's the way, yep. Okay, so we'll do, let's say, one more hand, two more hands. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask them, and then I think we will be calling it a day after that. So let's do a couple more hands. One, two more hands, and then answer your last of your questions, and then we'll call it a day. So this player has 14 against the dealer 7, so we're going to hit that. They get a 6 for 20, which is awesome, and we're going to stay. 12, we're going to hit. Again, scratch the table to get a card. And we have 17. Awesome. We are going to stay on that. And again, when you stay, you do that. On the side of the bet, not over the bet, or over the cards. 16, why not? We'll hit it. Get a 4 for 20. Awesome. We are staying. And the dealer has 18. So a 20 against an 18, the 20 wins. 17 against an 18, we lose. So you're actually going to take the losing bet, put it in your rack, and then pay with clean money on a 20. There we go. Okay, so the next one will be the last one. And let's see if you guys have any questions real quick. No questions? Awesome. Let's do last one. Last hand. Do you guys have anything fun planned for the weekend? Are you guys going to do anything really cool for the weekend? If you're in Las Vegas, are you going to do any snow skiing? Because, you know, snow. Okay, so dealer has a 10 up card. Cool. I do not have a blackjack. Player has a 14, so we're going to hit a 14 against the dealer's 10. You're going to scratch the table like so and get a 6 for 20. Awesome. So we're staying with that. We're staying with that. 15 against the dealer's 10. We're going to hit by scratching the table. Ooh, and we got an 8 for 23. And 23 is a bust, and it is a loss. Ouch. And the dealer has a 20. So we are going to push on both of them. Okay, let's see. Nope, you guys aren't saying anything? Okay, cool. Let's see here. Okay, so last chance. If you have any more questions, if you want to say anything, if you want to tell me how your weekend is, go ahead and put them in the comments or the chat right now. As far as questions from social media, we do not have any questions this week from social media, so that's cool. Join me next time for my Let's Play live stream on Monday, February 25th at 7 p.m. Let's see. Do you guys have anything going in the chat real quick? Hey, Andrew, my birthday is Saturday, going out to dinner. Happy birthday, Andrew. That's awesome. Everyone say happy birthday to Andrew. Very, very cool. If I could, I would give you a little present emoji or a little, like, air, you know, a little balloon emoji or a cake emoji. I love those emojis. Travesty, what are you playing on Monday? We are doing Blackjack on Monday. So that is why we are doing the open classroom Blackjack today. I wanted to explain how to play Blackjack today, and then on Monday we're going to have a Let's Play Blackjack live stream. So Monday is Blackjack, and yeah, Blackjack. Okay, that's awesome. So that does it for today's show. Until next time, this is Heather Ferris with Vegas Aces Services, LLC, reminding you that education can change the world. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.